headaches, migraines, cluster headaches, absolute devastating pain. Let's solve them. Okay, so when you look at it, you've got a 93 to 97% chance that headaches are coming from the neck or cervicogenic. There's some kind of cervical problem that's causing that to stimulate. Now, has your arm ever fallen asleep? Yeah, everyone's has, What's it feel like when it comes back? It's all pins and needly, right? That's because if you pinch a nerve, it gets more sensitive. Now think of this. You've got two sinuses up here, two behind your eyes, two behind your cheekbones. And those sinuses, if the nerves that supply them come out of the upper neck area, if those nerves are pinched, guess what? The sinuses are going to be more sensitive. They're going to be hyperactive. So they're going to react to pollen, dust, to all sorts of things. Because you got to figure, if you got pain behind your eyes, that's going to be a sinus headache. So what is that? Why are the sinuses overreacting? Well, it could be from environmental toxins. It could be from too many histamines exposed. It could be from too many inflammatories. And you got to figure, in our society, we're training our body to respond in an inflammatory process. I know, it sounds crazy, but can you imagine a society that recommends to children to get 74 doses of 17 different vaccines, each one causing an inflammatory response? And then what if we had, say pesticides in our food or genetically modified foods that's going to cause another inflammatory response? And what if our society was really drugged? Would that be training our body to have an inflammatory response? Yes, this is one of the sources of the sinus headaches. When you look at eye-strained headaches, it's the same thing. Too much light. The eyes are totally constricted. When we look at migraines, headaches on one side of the head. Now, if you look at headaches on one side of the head, typically that's a referred trigger point headache. This is a cool experiment. If you have a headache over one eye on one side of the head, check that same side shoulder right in the middle. You're going to feel like a golf ball of tissue. You just press down on that, you're going to see the headache change. It's amazing. If you have a headache that's just driving you crazy, it's all over your head, all over the forehead, equalize the pressure. Just apply a little bit of pressure on the front and back. If that changes it, that's a sinus headache. Referred trigger point headache, sinus headache, but all of those stem from the neck. The key is you don't take a medication like Imitrex, which is absolutely insane. That causes a rebound headache. You don't take an Advil, Tylenol, or Motrin, which actually destroys joint cartilage and weakens your kidneys. You don't take Tylenol, which is actually going to destroy your liver. You don't take a chemical to cover up an intelligent signal by the body that's saying there's a problem. A headache is a red flashing light that there is a problem, and it's generally coming from the neck. Fix the neck, go to a corrective chiropractor, somebody that's actually going to restore the curve in the neck, eliminating the source of the problems. For more detailed information, for the actual research and data behind this, click on the link. But really respect your body, don't drug the symptom, find the solution, and I gotta tell you, the headache is not the problem. It's a clue to an underlying issue, and that's the issue you want to solve.